Welcome to the PlayPSVR, the podcast. Alex, I don't want you to touch me, but I do want you, listener, to touch that dial because we got a banging episode today. Alex, first question, what does Dick Butkus, a professional psalm written by King David himself, and the super secret area that the U.S. owns in, I think it's in New Mexico, what do all those have in common? Wrong. 51. 51 is Dick's number. 51's a song written by King David, and 51 is Area 51. That's how many episodes PlayPSVR has up in this hizzy. You better have listened to them all, guys. You better have. If
That's
not,
interesting.
what are you waiting for?
That's interesting. Out of 51 is also the number of dick butt references that you've made in the podcast thus far. So congratulations, man. You're keeping in spirit.
No, I'm dead serious. Dick Butkus really is a football player. He played for the Chicago Bears.
And, of course, you know all about him, I'm sure.
I hate you. Regardless, we want to welcome you to another jam-packed episode of PlayPSVR. So we got some of our favorite games we've played this week. We have a special surprise and a giveaway for some of you in the third segment that kind of goes into our airing of grievance as well, all rolled up into one. We also have Xepher to come and join us, a fan of the podcast, a recent fan, and definitely really helped us out with such short notice. But that's what we all got for you right here. I think we should just get it started, get it right, get it tight. Give me your gamer juice, Alex.
My gamer juice, I'm a real simple guy these days. We got iced coffee, baby. Iced coffee. Tim Hortons iced coffee, if you want to be specific. I'm ready to stay up all night and just freaking rage on this podcast. So let's chug down the caffeine and just get this show on the road, Adam. What do you got?
Dude, Tim Hortons coffee is a good one. I've got Bullet Bourbon. So typically I'm not a big alcohol drinker on these podcasts, but Bullet is, if you use Bullet Bourbon for anything, you gotta use it for eggnog. It's so good for egg. The spiciness of it's a very spicy bourbon, and I gotta watch how big of sips I take because it'll get you. It'll get you. But I've had it before, so it is a favorite of bourbon of mine. And so that's what I'm drinking. I have some water along with that to be sure I don't make a complete fool of myself. But that's what's going on. I think, how about we start covering PSVR with the Power Play of the Week? How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling good about it. Adam, you're going to talk about a game that is the Power Play of the Week. And I think I might disagree with you on what the Power Play of the Week is. So you just go ahead and tell us all about your experience. It was our golden stream this week. What is the Power Play of the Week, Adam?
Sorry for the cough. I tried to drink too much bourbon. Dude, it flares, man. It flares right up there. It'll clean your sinuses out. Whew. I just need to take smaller sips. Regardless, listen, if you aren't joining the PlayPSVR Golden Stream of the Week, Wednesdays at 9:30 Eastern, what the F are you doing with your life? Tell me, what do you have better to do than spend with me and Alex? This week, Trainer VR, love the game. 4 words, trains, building, cows, boom. That's all you need to know about Trainer VR, and that's everything that you missed on Wednesday. So we made a pyramid of cows, put a bunch of TNT around them, made them go boom, boom, bye-bye, cows. And so Trainer VR in general is a fun creation game in which you have an assortment of tracks, trains, decorations, accessories, and you have a wide open canvas, kind of a little odd, where you literally just have a world of white floor, and you can build as extensive of a train track and station that you want. And so, like I mentioned, there's tons of different tracks to choose. You got train stations. You can build cities. They've got like silos and barns if you want more of a country feel. They have landscapes that look like you're in the Grand Canyon. And so all this stuff is built so that you can just easily you put it wherever you want. It's very easily customizable. One thing I do like about the game is that you hop in, there's no tutorial. I was like, WTF, mate? But it was great because within 5 minutes, I had a very simple train track created. And it's just so simple and intuitive. It's not overwhelming, and it's fun as heck. Whereas in Dreams, granted, what you can create in Dreams is so much better, but it's going to take you hours of time to begin learning and manipulating the software and actually being able to create the same thing that you did in Trainer VR, which only took like 10 minutes. So there is, I think, a market for it. I do think it's pretty dang fun. My favorite thing is simply making trains run into each other or having TNT, which blows stuff up. It is an absolute freaking blast, man. I'm telling you, I didn't like trains before. I'm not like a train homer or anything like that. But something about this just calmed my nerves. It was really fun. I like the explosions. I will say it is limited because there's only so many accessories and designs and trains. And so if you want to play it for hours and hours, it's limited. But the good thing is it's very DLCable, where they can easily add new accessories, designs, and whatever they want. That is going to be very clutch, and I do hope they continue to add patches and extra material. I give it a 7.5. I really think it's a fun game. I really enjoyed it. I was totally blown away. I thought the game was going to suck. I was totally wrong. Definitely could provide hours of enjoyment. And the one thing I do wish you could do is see other people's train tracks and what they created. That's not offered, which would be a great plus and even a motivating factor in wanting to put more time in it so people can see your creations. But overall, I'm a big fan of Trainer VR, so I'm glad I got to play it. Alex, you had any thoughts about it? You watched me play it on the stream this week.
Yeah, so this is the kind of game, watching the trailer, I don't think I would enjoy it too much. I'm not the creative type, so I'm not big into, build your own stuff, Minecraft and things like that. But that being said, watching you play the game and just seeing how excited you were about simple stuff, I think I'm not trying to call you simple, but I think
it sounds like a backhanded compliment.
It's one of those things where like something really stupid like flying a kite can be really fun in VR. And just the fact that, okay, bear with me, Adam. You're just playing with these tracks. I play with these tracks all the time when I take my daughter to the library or bookstore, stuff like that. I play with these all the time. But it's really interesting sometimes to get something simple and common in real life, and you get to experience it in VR. And you have the unlimited assets where you can grab whatever piece you want. It takes away the frustration. And it would probably just be really fun. And like you talked about, it's kind of therapeutic and cathartic. It's like a stress reducer. Some things I would hope to see. I noticed that there was one level, it was like a Grand Canyon or something you can build tracks in. That looked really cool. That was a neat idea. If they could add more levels like that, maybe put some some height differences and stuff, go up and down, that'd be fun. Another thing, I don't know how difficult this would be to implement. If there was a way to ride the train around the track you made, I think that would be really fun. And I don't think it would be too much to ask, just kind of zoom in and bam, you're there riding the train. Especially if it blew up, that'd be really funny.
So that I think would be really cool. However, the developer, I believe it was him and a team of at most 2. It may have been only 2 people to develop the game, and it was their first game. And so I just assume that the graphical implications of that, the extra coding and development that would undertake, that's probably not going to be a thing. It would be cool, you're right, but I think that would be much harder than actually the game that they developed,
Well, I'm going to send them an email, and I'm going to tell them that I want that. But regardless, the game does look really fun. I was surprised at how enjoyable it looked. And, yeah, does it have a platinum? Do you know?
Sadly, no. It has a bunch of trophies that are so easy. I thought that was going to be my first platinum of 2019, baby. I was so pumped. I could not wait. And unfortunately, Diego from Suma Lab, if you are listening to this, I don't care how you do it. I don't care how much you have to pay, how much I have to pay. I would like a platinum for that game so I can take the lead on this bet in which neither of us have a platinum yet.
I'm working on it, Adam. You're going to be in big, big trouble here in a couple months, man. Trust me. Yeah. I got a game plan.
Yeah, bull crap. You're going to buy a bunch of stupid games that already existed that you can easily platinum, and that shouldn't count.
Too bad, Adam. Too bad. Moving on. The game I played this week was Fisherman's Tale. It's put out by Vertigo Games. I don't know if they were just the publishers. They're the people that was behind Arizona Sunshine, which I enjoyed. Adam kind of didn't like it. It's got mixed reviews. This is a game very different from that. And it's a game that I thought it was just going to be kind of a fun diorama type puzzle game. No, it's actually really inventive and creative. So I haven't played the entire game. I played the first handful of levels this morning, about an hour or so. I think the game is going to be short. That's probably going to be its downside, is that it's probably going to take about anywhere from 2 to 4 hours to beat, which I can appreciate. I don't like something overstaying its welcome. But in the game, you play a fisherman puppet. He's a puppet, and he's a fisherman, and he's in his little lighthouse house. And it's kind of got a Groundhog-esque Day feel to it. You're going through your day and doing your routine, but little things get added to your routine to try to add to the story. The part I'm at now is there's a storm approaching, and I need to turn on the light in the lighthouse so that the boats can see where the land is. The game it's like puzzles is what you're solving. So one of the first puzzles is basically, you need to find, I think you pick up some wood and put it in the furnace to turn on the furnace, and just getting used to the controls. But the really creative thing that happens in this game is that I don't even know how to describe it. It's like one of those Russian nesting dolls type things, but you are the nesting doll and you are the outside and inside. So I really have a hard time explaining this, and it really caught me off guard, and it was really awesome. But when you are in your little house, inside the middle of the room that you're in is a model of the house. And you take the top off of the model of the house and you look in and you see yourself inside the house. And now it would be one thing if you just see like something posing as yourself, but no, it's VR and you can do weird stuff. The you that you see as the tiny version of you in the house actually is you. So it matches your movements, and then that gets into weird things where, say, I need a key in my room, but the key that I found that went to this door that I need is too small. And so what I do is I take the small key and I stick it down in the diorama in front of my tiny self, and voila, the small key to me is actually really large to my tiny version of myself. And it's really crazy when you think about it. You look up and you see yourself, and you see yourself looking up, and you can like almost high five yourself. It's really hard to wrap your mind around. It's really interesting and creative. It's got wonderful polish to it, excellent production quality. It's very artistic in its design, and I really appreciate that. The narration is like in French, and so if you don't have subtitles on, I don't think you could turn subtitles on. It's kind of hard to understand what they're saying in a couple points. It's nothing game-breaking. It's just, sometimes there was one point I remember where I didn't know what I was supposed to do because I didn't quite catch what the guy was saying because it was in such a strong accent. Other than that, I am really impressed with how creative and enjoyable this puzzle game is. I can't wait to get back to it and burn through this experience. I don't care if it's only going to be 2 hours. I think it's a pretty cheap game, but man, it was really fun, and it just kind of blows your mind the first time you realize what's going on in this game. So I recommend. Adam, are you interested in these short kind of puzzle games, these more artistic kind of games?
I'm not against them. However, I will say the games that I have played are not – they haven't been good, the games like that. So I'm a little wary of them. But this game seems very good, and I've only heard fantastic things about it. And it's – I don't know. What do you think I would like it? Because it sounds very plot-driven, and I don't know what the puzzles are like. You kind of gave me a little bit of insight there, but I don't know the difficulty of them, and they definitely seem creative.
So what I've seen so far, the puzzles aren't very difficult, and that's fine with me. I kind of like the charm of a puzzle that has a creative solution, even if it's not a difficult solution. So if you're looking for something that's really going to tax your mind, this might not be the game that you're looking for. But it's kind of just more of an artistic story that you progress through. There's probably not going to be much replay value. You're probably not going to feel like get an action-packed adventure out of it. But it's an interesting story so far. The graphical quality of it is fantastic. The gameplay mechanic is really novel and enjoyable. And the game isn't expensive. I think like $14.99 or something? I think I got it for $12 because it was on a launch sale. I highly recommend it for anybody that's interested in different kind of games, maybe something trying to just flex a little bit of ingenuity in the VR world.
Yeah. I mean, it's one I definitely, like I said, I've heard nothing but good things on. You're a little behind the boat here, buddy. So, a couple been out for little while. Looks like the Fisherman lost his fishy on that one, but I guess that didn't make any sense.
It has been a week, Adam. It came out Tuesday.
Did it?
Thank you.
It seems like a long time. I'm probably not going to buy it unless it's on a deep sale. $5, I pull a trigger, no doubt.
$5, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I played 2 demos, and I'll just go through them real quick. So first was Eden Tomorrow. I don't know, have you played this, Alex?
No, I have not. I'm interested in it, though. It seems like a sci-fi adventure.
Well, the thing is, it's free, so you should play it, you fool. And the second reason you should play it is it's pretty darn good. So the graphics looked very good. Another game that it's somewhat hard to tell from just a demo, but it seems like it's definitely going to be a linear game. It's going to tell you what to do, and you have to do it. Or you follow a little robot, and he gives you hints on what to do. So I mean, that's fine. That doesn't disappoint me. It's a pretty interesting story. It's a diverse gameplay. Like, instead of just walking, you take control of the robot that's supposed to be watching you, but then you can also come back and, like, take control of yourself as a human too. And there are a couple dynamics between those two that you take advantage of to get out of some hairy situations, and that's cool. There's a spot, like a part where you have to slide across a thin, I think it's just like a rock wall or something like that. So it's not super basic gameplay like I'm gonna make this reference here in a minute too, but like Farpoint, it's like the same gameplay. You just walk, and you walk in different environments. But this takes those different environments and spruces it up a little bit.
But it's not a shooting game, right?
The demo did not show any shooting.
Okay, so when you say Farpoint, you mean the environment. You don't mean like aim-controlled first-person shooter.
Correct.
Okay.
And the plot, I don't know what it is, man. I feel like there's a lot of these games that are Farpoint-esque in terms of plot. Like this one, you're in a capsule, you're falling to some planet, it crashes, and then you have to fight for survival. I mean, it's very similar. I don't know.
That sounds just like Solus Project.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of these games that sound plot-wise very similar, and I don't know. That almost turns me off. It's not going to prevent me from buying the game, but it's like, can't someone think of something else? I don't know. But so that's so far what the plot is in the demo. And like I said, it was pretty good. Probably demo is about 30 minutes, I'd say. But like I said, it's a well-done demo. Looks very good. It's free. I think you should play it. I think it will give you a good idea what the game may be like. And now I'm definitely more interested in it now after playing the demo. Then the second demo I played was Laughter in the Dark Tour, something like that. And I was crying in the dark because this was horrible. It was like Little Star quality without the Little Star fun. And essentially you take it's the Kingdom Hearts 3 intro and finale songs, I guess. So those are your two options. That's what you're watching. That's where the tour comes in. I don't know where the laughter comes in, but you get to pick which one you want to watch. You're in a dark room, which I'm assuming is where the dark comes, and it zooms in on this Japanese person.
Yeah, I think I read her name. I'm pretty sure it's Japanese, especially if she's singing Kingdom Hearts songs.
Yeah, so it zooms in on this, Japanese woman, and it's really grainy, and it looks really bad. But the surrounding and the floor is really detailed. It's like, what is going on? Anyhow, and it's horrible. Holy crap, it's Japanese, you can't understand what they're saying. I don't know. The song sucks. It's miserable of a song. I would rather listen to a goat have diarrhea in my ear. It's horrible. Absolutely god-awful. I'd rather you go over here in the bathroom, Alex, open the door, and just shart. It's horrible. Anyhow, so that was bad. And then I went to the finale, and it's equally as bad. She is on a stage now, and she's wearing a different dress, and it is a close-up on her face. And it's like way too odd. Like I'm looking at this gal right in the eyes, and she's like singing to me, but I don't know what she's singing. I don't know where laughter comes in. It was really bad. Honestly, I didn't even make it through either one of the songs. It was just too bad. So this one I do not recommend. It's free. Maybe if you just for, what craps and giggles or whatever it's called, try it, but it's not good. I would not recommend that one. So I would tell you not to watch Laughter in the Dark, Alex, but I don't know. You're kind of more artsy and Japanesey and crap like that than I am. More cultured.
I'm more Japanesey than you. Yeah,
that's right.
To a degree. I'll probably watch it just because it's probably going to take like 5-10 minutes, and I'm interested in these kind of things. I can get behind some J-pop in some situations. I don't. If I'm tired,
it's not even J-pop, dude. It's like Japanese opera.
Well, maybe I'll be seeing if I can understand what they say at the very least. That'll be kind of fun for me. Or maybe I'll just start crushing on the girl singing. I don't know. I'll probably give it a shot if I get some free time. Otherwise, I could be flying kites or flying airplanes. So who knows what's going to happen in the future. That's
a good point. Okay, so that's all the games that we've played. And as I close the segment, I do want to remind everybody here that here at PlayPSVR, we do shorten our name sometimes to PP because PP. It's short. And so I want you to join us in the next segment as we welcome Xepher into the zone, the PP zone.
What is that sound I hear, Adam? I think I hear a guest. I think I hear a special guest. Oh yes, that's right. I remember. It sounds just like a Xepher. A Xepher has joined us for segment 2 of the podcast. Adam, Xepher, are you there?
I am not here.
He's actually there. I heard you, Xepher. You're not gonna fool one. You're not gonna fool me, my friend. Come on.
I mean, a guy can try.
Dude, and also, so I want to give a shout out to this man because first of all, during the week, we got an email, and he mentioned, hey, I just heard the show. I already listened to all 50 episodes. I would love to come on. And I was like, okay, we have like a queue of people that we're already have in line for the podcast. Today, the day of recording, 3 hours before the show, the person we had scheduled to join us bailed. And so I was like, well, crap. I emailed this kid with like 2 hours to go. He was like, let's do it. He's at work right now. So if you hear anything in the background, I guess it's him, someone working. So, dude, thank you so much for finding time for us on such short notice.
It's not a problem. I do, as you said, I do love you guys, but that's a complete lie. I was hoping Adam wouldn't be here. I was hoping to just talk with Alex.
Okay. We can take that. We can take that offline, but I'm more than open to just have an e-date with you.
I am all for it.
The whole reason I started this podcast is it's like a proxy for Tinder for me. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's working out well. I mean, you joined us. That's great.
It is.
Oh, man.
So, sounds like first thing I want to know, dude, you're working, but the rest of us are gaming. What's your gamer juice, dude? What are you doing?
So my gamer juice was my gamer juice was mocha latte with 2 shots of espresso because I need to be up till 6 a.m. But in a few minutes it's going to be a 32-ounce Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Dr. Pepper, nice. Alex is a big Dr. Pepper drinker, and I don't know if he's drank any of recent, but nice. That's not too bad. Nice and fancy. And so now that we've gone off on the gamer juice, what got you into VR in general here? Like, what caught your attention about virtual reality?
So to be honest, it was the Borderlands announcement. So I ordered the Borderlands and Beat Saber package. And I was honestly just really disappointed with the Beat Saber's game. Not Beat Saber. Beat Saber's amazing. I was really disappointed with the Borderlands game. I don't know if it's because I beat it like a dead horse, but Yeah, that could be it.
So you played Borderlands 2 already in the flat version?
Yes, I have over 2,000 hours in it.
Oh, damn. Okay, so yeah, there's no reason to play it again. But
Holy
so
crap.
when I played Borderlands in the flat version, I got the Handsome Collection, and I also got it on the PlayStation Vita. And so I played it on the Vita, and I played it on PS4. And the whole time I was playing it, this is before VR even came out, I just felt so restricted with my field of view that it's like it was hard for me to enjoy it. Like I was reaching a limit with flat games. But so I play it in VR, but I could see why somebody would be disappointed in it. It doesn't really do too much to enhance the VR rather than just like being able to look around,
Yeah, honestly, the thing that really killed it for me is the fact that you can't like have multiple save files.
Oh yeah, I didn't even.
Yeah, I was trying to like give everyone a try and see what it's like. So I would play a couple hours on one character, a couple hours on another, and I was letting friends try it and everything. And lo and behold, when I went to actually play on the character I wanted to play, save file was no longer there.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm done.
So I mean, it's not convenient, but you could just make like a new user on your PlayStation account and then start a new character that way. But then you have to make a whole new user. It's not. They should have just had save files. You're right, and I'm going to contact Sony and I'm going to let them know that Xepher needs more save files in this Borderlands game. Does that sound good?
Yes, I need at least 5 more.
Well, I don't know if they can't just hand them out, dude.
I mean, what if I give them like $6 per save file?
Now they might be able to do that. That's a good. We'll put it up on PSN. See how that works.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I don't even think I've lived my life 2,000 hours, let alone put it all in one game. Holy.
That's not even the main game I play. I have way more hours in a different game.
I mean, you can tell. So, I mean, is it Little Star? Is it Little Star?
It is not. It is.
That's not a game, man. That's a lifestyle.
Yeah, that's a lifestyle. It's actually League of Legends. I'm part of the master race. I'm a PC gamer. Ever since I got my VR, I've got my VR about 2 months ago, give or take. I haven't been on my computer since.
Nice. Yeah. So how many hours in League of Legends do you think you have?
I have at least 3 work years worth of hours in it.
Dang.
Oh.
Dang. So I'll have you know that's at my work, it's completely unrelated to video games. We just had a job interview. And when I was interviewing the dude, I was just like, so what do you do for fun? And he was just like, I play League of Legends. That's what I do. This is like a 50-year-old man talking to me about League of Legends is like his main hobby. So that's a pretty ubiquitous game. That's
yeah.
You'll have some connections in the future probably if you just play it. And you drop that. If you're not afraid to drop that, then somebody might pick it up with you.
Dude,
yeah.
3 work years. Oh.
That's nowhere close. 3 work years. Not the amount of money. It feels like it's been 6 work years. The amount of money I've poured into that game, and it's a free-to-play game.
You got skins?
Over $3,000 worth.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so how does that work? Is it like Fortnite? Like people, it's free,
Yeah.
but you just pay stuff and
Cosmetics.
It's like Dark Eclipse, Adam.
Oh
yeah.
Speaking
I
of Dark Eclipse,
I have $70 in Dark Eclipse.
Oh, okay. Speaking of Dark Eclipse, you told us something before we went live, and it was about your game of the year. So how about you just talk to us about that and walk us through why?
So as I said, Dark Eclipse that would be my game of the year just because I do enjoy it so much. Partly because I am like an experienced MOBA player. As I said, I've been playing League of Legends for I have a total of 3 work years in it. Yeah, just like the feel of it and it's different. And for being a free game, they did a good job.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Alex.
Sorry, I was really impressed when it came out. It was a free game, and we already get a bunch of shovelware on the VR as it is, and you have to pay money for it. And so when a free game comes out, it's like, well, crap. If the bad games cost $10, what's a free game going to give us? And it turned out it's like, wow, this is a really high caliber, high quality game that you probably could have paid $30 for and been happy with the results.
Yeah.
Dude, so the one thing when I tell people about Dark Eclipse, it's pretty high on my list, but a big reason of that is because it's free. But then you said you put $70 in it. Are you buying what character? Do you have all the characters?
Yes, I have all the characters. I haven't used any real money for the characters. I just bought skins. I have the Reaper hand skins, so I look really cool.
Nice. So which additional character would you, like, if you had to work toward one of them? I don't want you to give away any secrets or anything like that. Because how good are you in the game?
I'm one of the top players.
Okay. How top? I want you to
like,
brag on yourself, dang it, because you already told us.
Like top 10. Like high top 10.
High top 10.
High top 10. So number 1 is what I'm hearing. So
I'm not number 1.
But how do you decide that? Do you just play number 1, he beats you, so then you know you're not number 1?
So you can honestly tell how good someone is within the first 3 seconds that the game is going. You can just tell. Like,
okay, how about this? Right when I play the game, the first thing I do is spend the money and upgrade my little people. Am I good or bad?
You're decent.
Yes?
Okay.
Yeah,
so
you want to spend that 300 quartz you get in the beginning.
Nice.
So when I play the game, my first move is I sit there and I'm staring at my hands and trying to figure out how I got to swap my left hand with my right hand. How good am I?
You're actually very normal, because most people, including myself, do that every now and again.
All right, so I'm top. Adam is decent, and I am,
top 5.
Top of the top 10. That's great. Yeah.
That's so
yeah,
fun.
but I honestly haven't come across too many players who give me a challenge.
Well, you just came across 2 of them right here, buddy.
Boom.
You better watch your words, man. Do you see my background right now? It is Dark Eclipse. They give this to me because I'm so good at it.
Oh yeah.
It's not a downloaded image from the internet. That
not at all.
Goes onto your green screen. Definitely
not
not
at all.
that.
I'm living in this world, man. It's no green screen.
They actually flew from Japan to him, so that way they could paint it on there.
Oh, good point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good point. Hey, I have a Dark Eclipse poster in my room, so I'm also a pretty big fan. It's not as big as his because I'm not as good, but let's go.
It's a rankings game. It's a ranking game. So enough about Dark Eclipse. What is your worst game for the PSVR? The game that you hate the most, or you wish ill on somebody, and you give them that game?
So strictly because Adam hyped it up and I was not really impressed, it would have to be Stifled.
What? Oh my! I am gonna lose it. I'm gonna leave. I will.
Do you want to hear my reasoning or not?
Oh my! Because you don't like good games?
No, because you said it was
have one save file.
Yeah, it's because it has one save file. No, it's because you said there was anticipation. It was scary. It was good. I get in there, like the first level was a little scary just because like you hyped it up so much, and I feel like I was psyching myself out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like I was looking for something scary, and like my coworker scares the crap out of me just by looking in my direction.
Dude, watch Solo Vision play the game. He and that guy is Will, both of them, like they were terrified. I thought I showed someone that game for they came over and they had never played VR before. I put them in that game, and after their maybe 15-minute experience, they didn't want to play again. They left. And I feel bad because when they came to my house, they were like, I think I'm going to buy VR. And then they left. They didn't buy VR, and they never talked about it again. So, and it was strictly because they said they were scared. So you're just too much of a man.
Yeah, I still haven't played Resident Evil, which is on the top of my list.
If that doesn't scare you, you don't have a pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I psyched myself out just because you hyped it up so much, and then like halfway through the first level, I'm like, what? This isn't scary. What the heck?
Oh, dude, I loved it. I kept thinking that something was going to happen, whether it was going to be a jump scare or a psychological thrill, and it never did. And so the whole game, I was like all tensed up and like, I can't believe it didn't get you at all.
Yeah, no. The only time I was scared when I was playing it is because I was trying to hype it up to my friends and everything so we could all play it and get scared. And the only time I was scared is when my friend came up behind me and grabbed me.
Nice. Holy, bourbon strong. Oh, man. Big
Yeah, that was the only time that I was scared during that game.
Dude, well, I don't know what to tell you. Well, you haven't played 18 Floors, right?
I have not, and it's on top of my list just because you hate it.
No, dude, please. I know we may not agree on much, but please don't do it. Don't do it. I will beg you, don't do it. It's
okay. Just give me your PSN account so I don't have to buy it.
Yeah, just give the man his PS. He's going to steal it from you. Put it up as a bet for Dark Eclipse, and you guys can fight it out.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on. So, Xepher, why don't you tell us what game are you looking forward to most in 2019?
So this is more of a wishful thinking than it is really something that was like announced that's coming. I really want Nintendo to dabble in it so that way I can get a Pokemon VR game.
Well, I don't think they're going to dabble in PSVR, and this is a PSVR podcast.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if
but
I'm just joking with you. No, I can get behind that sentiment. Yeah.
But no, my PSVR hopes is just more Beat Saber levels.
More Beat Saber levels.
It's coming. You're going to have to pay for them, but it's coming.
I'm okay with that. I would give them another $50 just for 3 more levels.
Oh, don't say that.
Are you crazy? Don't give them more views.
Oh, they'll do it because he said they'll do it. Don't say that.
Way to go, man. Sony's listening to this podcast.
I'll be the only one who buys it, though, if they do that.
$50 in their pocket, and that's it. Nobody else can afford it. Mr. Rich Blood over here.
I'm not rich at all.
Dude,
I spend too much money.
Dude, all these people like Sunsoft, they're like, well, we'll have a free game. We're still going to make money. Zephyr's on our side.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe Nintendo will hear what you said, and they'll just release a free Nintendo VR and a free Pokemon because, Zephyr's going to throw money at him anyways.
But for every Pokemon you catch, you have to pay $350.
Make it $325 and I'll do it.
Oh, well, don't tell them, dude. They're money hogs. They'll do it. But, okay, I do feel you, though, because I was a huge Pokemon person back in the day. Like, I loved them. Gen 1 was my jam. I've kind of gotten away from it, but I love me some Pokemon, dude. So dude.
I'm a big Pokemon Go player at the moment.
I used to be, and then it kind of just it became more of a rap, I feel. So I kind of got away.
It was the thing is Adam. You can't see on the podcast. Adam rides around in one of those little scooters like you see at Walmart, and they don't let you ride the scooter around town and catch Pokemon Go because it goes too fast. They want him to actually walk, and he refuses to.
Yeah, well, technically, don't tell anybody, but I play while I'm driving.
Ooh, I just told the police.
Oh no, I'm gonna get arrested. No, as long as you're going no more than 40 kilometers an hour, you're good.
Oh.
How about? Do you know what that is in miles? Because
22 miles per hour.
22. Oh, I can run faster.
Then why didn't you just say it to begin with, man?
because I don't know.
Just good point. All right. So the real question I got, and it's been weighing on me since you joined. Who's gonna be your Valentine? Is it gonna be me or is it gonna be Alex?
It's gonna be Stunt Kite Master.
Stunt Kite Master VR. Wow. Oh boy.
In other words, Alex.
There's no way you actually want to play that game.
I really do.
Play with me. He wants to play with me. Here, you will hold one, and I'll hold the other, and we'll both fly the kite together.
Yes.
For Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
I'm looking forward to it.
Boring as sin. Oh my.
Well, guess what? Sin is exciting, Adam.
I would rather eat a cardboard box than watch that game, let alone play it.
What if I gave you $70 to eat a cardboard box? Would you do it?
Absolutely. Without doubt.
This dude is throwing around money, man.
He really is.
Do it, Adam. We got to pay for the website, man. Get that money.
You're right. You're right.
On the next episode of PlayPSVR podcast, Adam is eating a whole pizza box. Not the pizza.
Well, yeah. How big of a box?
It's 30 feet by 30 feet.
30 feet? How long do I have to eat?
Did you order a swimming pool off of Amazon?
Yes. Swimming pool.
Sounds like it.
With
my grandma had
6
one of those inflatable hot tubs. They were cool until she got in it. Then it was nasty. Grandma in bathing suit. No thanks.
Adam, why are you talking about my gamer juice of the week like that?
Like grandma's hot tub?
Your grandma's hot tub juice.
Oh, we've gotten sidetracked.
Oh.
Okay, so Xepher, you inevitably, because of your charisma and charm, you probably have butt tons of friends. So when they come over and they play PSVR for the first time, what's the first game that you show them?
So the first game I've shown people has been Beat Sabers.
Oh, okay. That's a good. And it's not going to make them motion sick. Well,
yeah.
What's your thoughts? Why do you show them that?
Because I tell them, hey, I got VR and Beat Sabers is amazing. Come play it.
Okay, simple. I mean, it's a good pick because it's not going to make them VR sick, even if they never played. The music is awesome. It's intuitive, and it's just fun as heck, man.
So Xepher, I can't trust Adam's opinion, and I am a lazy man, and I can play Guitar Hero and I like it, but Beat Saber is not really clicking with me. I think it's because of the song selection. So what is, in your opinion, what song should I play to really be like, oh, Beat Saber, I get it now? And don't say the League of Legends song, because I already played that.
I have beaten that multiple times, an Expert Faster song. It's so good.
Wait, what's the League of Legends one?
They released a new Knower or something like that?
It's the Pop Star. It's like the Pop Star one. It's the very top song. Make sure your lightsaber's purple and orange instead of blue and red.
I didn't realize that was
then
a
I haven't played that one.
Nice. Okay, is that your favorite song, Xepher?
That's my favorite one, yes, just strictly because it's League of Legends.
Okay. How about your second favorite?
So the easiest song, like so we can just get better, because I feel like if you were better at the game, you'd probably enjoy it more. The easiest song is the Legend song, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Legend, yeah.
Yeah, that's the easiest song. So if you want to get good at the game, just play that over and over and over again.
Get good, Alex.
Is that the one that's like, close your eyes so you feel my vision, unite the soul so there's no different game?
Dude, that song, F My Life.
It's a Tetris Effect is what it is. It's a Tetris Effect song, yeah.
Which I still don't have, which I'm hoping to get soon.
Well, if you're an Adam type person, you don't hope to get it. So
I'm not an Adam type person. I love Tetris.
Yeah, nobody really is, not even his mom or grandma.
No. You could tell that via her swimsuit. So I don't know how, maybe I was just telling Alex before the podcast, Xepher, and I didn't really understand this, but so last week, if you listened, I was like, okay, I'm struggling with Expert, and I just slowed the song, or I didn't slow him down, I just made it so I couldn't lose. It's something we clicked, dude, because now I can play every song in Expert, but I haven't done anything different. Like, it's like it going in slow motion now, and it didn't gradually happen. It's like a switch. Like, what's going on? Do you have an explanation?
So usually, just like being someone who like does have a very good reaction time, the more you play faster things, the slower everything else seems. So what I did to learn Expert is I threw on No Fail, Faster Song, and Expert, and I just kept on doing it until I could beat one song.
Yeah. That's about what I did, except I didn't hit Faster Song.
Yeah, you want to put it on the Faster Song because then Expert seems like slower than a turtle on like menthol or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Adam, give us one of your country metaphors. Slower than what?
Slower than a dookie coming out of my anal sphincter.
Okay.
All right.
That wasn't your best. I mean, it still had a butthole in it, so that's the Adam trademark, but it wasn't.
Yes, what? I was actually going to say before the podcast, if I don't get at least 7 buttholes and 3 references that don't make sense, like Adam's a disappointment.
Well that doesn't count as either one. You
got this segment, and then you got 2 more segments to try to shovel those in. So we'll get there, buddy. Don't worry about it.
All right, good.
Dude, so I'm pretty pumped now that I can do Expert. Are you ready for Expert Plus mode?
Oh, are they releasing that on PS?
Yeah. It's
I'm
it was
ready.
gonna come out this week, but it got delayed because I think they said there's a leaderboard issue they were having. So I'm thinking maybe next week. But yeah, man, we're getting about ready to get cooked.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna be all for that. I'm gonna immediately throw it on Faster Song, No Fail.
Dude, smart. And then I'll do the same, and I'm gonna play Dark Eclipse with my left hand and Beat Saber with my right hand, and then bang, I'm gonna beat on both of them.
Was that an innuendo there?
You heard it. Yeah, you heard it. Just let it go. That's how it goes with Adam. Yeah. He's gonna play Dark Eclipse with one hand and beat a saber with the other hand.
No, I said saber. I didn't say beat my saber. That's
oh, okay, Adam. Yeah.
All right.
Dude, also, I do have to say very, very quick. Did you finish the campaign mode on Beat Saber?
I did not, because it's actually it's too slow, to be honest. I can't do it. It's too slow.
Well,
yeah, like honestly, the faster it is, the more notes I'm able to hit. When I play it on a slower speed, I can't play. I'm like awful. I miss everything.
I do see how it's like. Yeah, it is tougher. Well, there's one game where you play on expert. I forgot what song it was. Crap. You play the song with only one Beat Saber, but it's the same like expert song, dude. It's so hard, but for some reason, my hand's doing this, and it's working. I mean, it's incredible. When I think I missed like 3 notes, and my mind was blown. I just closed my eyes and let my senses take over. It was awesome.
So in other words, you lost immediately. Gotcha.
No, that's when I opened my eye.
Okay.
That's the first day that I opened Stunt Kite Master play.
Oh, okay, the best game ever. Gotcha.
No, it really isn't. It really isn't. Okay, so moving on. You mentioned that I don't know what it is, but maybe you have an airing a grievance. Is that still true?
I do. I have 3 of them, actually.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Let's get it going. They're
going to be quick. Don't worry. Airing grievance number 1, on your guys' episode that you did the wave shooters. So episode 45.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let them have it.
So at the end of the podcast, when you're doing sales and everything, Alex mentioned that the bundle for Beat Sabers and Borderlands was going to go on sale for like $250 on the 16th. Guess what day I bought my bundle?
17th.
What day?
The 15th.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I didn't do any research. I was just like, I need this in my life now.
You didn't like return it or try to get a price match or anything?
Oh, I didn't know that it was on sale until yesterday when I listened to that podcast episode.
Oh, no. Oh, I waited until the 16th to get mine. I was in the same – I wanted to get it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's $150 I could have saved.
Yeah,
dude,
well, that is quite the grievance.
Fault for you not listening to it earlier.
Yeah, I should have emailed you.
Yeah, you should have emailed me before I knew you guys existed.
Yeah,
it's all Alex's fault.
I need to have that kind of foresight with my sales announcements. So I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not going to give you $100, but I apologize.
Okay, fine. Fine. I'm your Valentine now. You blew it.
No.
Dang it. Okay, second
area grievance number 2. It's with you, Alex. Adam.
No.
I mean, not Alex. Adam. I meant
dang
it. Two A names.
It was just a roast of Alex.
No. So my second area grievance is, how the heck do you not like Kingdom Hearts?
Oh.
You are a disgrace.
Okay, wait. I said, I don't remember what I said, but here's my thinking. I played the first one, and I got like 20 minutes into it. I'm going to be honest. I think the fact that I realized that there is no way I will ever be able to actually complete the series. I mean, there's freaking PSP games, and there's Game Boy games, and there's PS2 games, and like PS4 games. Like, there's like 9 games in the series. So
you only have to play 2 of them, though. The main 2, 1 and 2. Just 1 and 2. Just get
a little timeline, and they were like, for any of them to really make sense, there's all these stupid individual games in between them.
So if you actually buy the remix, the 1.5, 2.5 remix, it has all the games, all the movie clips. So you could learn your story that way.
Yeah, Adam, just learn it and play it.
How many hours? So if I wanted to do the bare minimum just to get the plot and understand before I play Kingdom Hearts 3, how many hours do you think I would have to devote?
So you don't even actually have to play it. Just go on YouTube and look up Kingdom Hearts story thus far.
I've
35 minutes.
And it's way too complicated. I forgot everything immediately.
Adam, just birth by sleep, man. That's all you got to know is just birth by sleep. That solves the story for you. You big goober.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
But yeah, just total hours, if you wanted to beat each game first time through, I'd say probably a total of 24 hours. Maybe.
Oh, that's it?
That's better than I was thinking, like 80 hours or something.
Yeah, me too.
No, if you wanted to do just the main story and not look for everything, you just want to do the main story in each game, it'd probably only take you about 24 hours.
Okay, that's not bad. I could do that.
Yeah, like the new Kingdom Hearts, a friend of mine has already beaten it 3 times.
Goodness.
How? It came out like last week.
Oh yeah, I'm almost done it too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so how does it rank? Like, don't give me any spoilers, but is it worth, from what you've seen so far, is it worth going through the trilogy?
Yes. So 1 is my favorite game. I've beaten it hundreds of times.
I'm going to assume that's a somewhat exaggeration.
No, it's not.
100 times.
At least.
What the heck, man? How do you play games while living and working or something? How does this happen?
Just don't sleep, man. That's all it takes.
All right.
That's like the third time I've heard that. I don't see how people. We are a healthy podcast, listeners. Don't take his advice. You need to sleep a lot. Sleep 8 to 10 hours a night. That's how you get good for VR.
6 hours is actually all you need. I sleep for probably, well, depending on what it is, I sleep anywhere between 3 to 12 hours.
So like by average, you sleep like 8 hours a night.
No, my average is actually about 4 or 5 hours. That's what I get most of the week.
Okay. We're getting off topic again. What's your third airing agreement? So Alex got one, I got one. Who's the third?
Alex didn't get one yet.
But now I'm getting one. Bring it, buddy. Bring it.
You are getting one.
Yeah. Let him have it.
Yeah. My airing agreements with you is you're too awesome. There's no airing agreements I could have with you, and my airing agreements is that I don't have an airing agreements with you.
Oh, that is too kind. The only reason you think that is because you basically see me from the neck down. You don't see what a horrid creature I actually am below this desk.
Yeah.
Instead of sharing the stunt, the stunt kite master, you're the 2 strings. The other hand's given a reach around or something. Like, what is this? Alex, what are you talking about?
No, I'm feeling like this is a backhanded compliment, like what I was talking about last episode. it's like don't say bad things about me because it's like you don't really like. There's a kid at school that's like real weird, and nobody makes fun of him because he's just like so like. It's like low-hanging fruit. I'm the lowest-hanging fruit on this podcast, and nobody wants to pick me. I get it.
No, it's because you have a very wide variety of games that you like. Adam does not. That is why I see you as the better reviewer. But Adam, on the other hand, I see him as the better host.
Oh, okay. I hear you now. Yeah. I hear what you're saying to me.
I like good games, so sorry that I only like a certain number of games. And I can't disagree with the host thing.
No, it's just because you're comedic relief.
Is that it? Well, I can't help it that Alex is hanging lower. His fruit's hanging lower than my
That's right, Adam. That's right. Just I'm hanging low, buddy. I'm hanging low. Okay. So we're running out of time here. We got about 7.5 minutes left. So I just want to go ahead real quick. We're going to do the spinning wheel of free games for you. But first, is there anything you want to plug? YouTube channel, anything like that?
So YouTube channel would be Xepher Gamez. It's Xepher space and then games spelled with a Z instead of an S.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So do your thing, listeners and viewers. Go watch him.
Yeah, I have some Kingdom Hearts videos up. I have a couple I think one Dark Eclipse game up at the moment.
I'm gonna see how you play and rock you.
Yeah. It's gonna hang low all over you.
Just so you know, that video was about 3 weeks ago. I'm much better than I was in that video.
Oh, okay. Anything else?
No, that's gonna be it.
All right. Well, so we got the spinning prize wheel ready to go. And what I need from you, I need you to give me a number, and I'm going to spin the wheel and see what you get.
All right. What's the numbers between?
Numbers between, you got 1 through 6, including 1 and 6. Yeah.
Including 1 and 6. All right. Huh. If I get Monkey King, I'm going to cry, but let's go with good old number 5.
Good old number 5.
Oh, seems like that could be a monkey.
Monkey King!
Oh!
No!
I swear it's completely random, my friend. I apologize. I apologize. Enjoy your Monkey King. Maybe it'll be in the top 10 Monkey King viewers. You gotta compete with me. I'm pretty good at it.
Would that be because I'm the 10th person to watch it?
Most likely.
How about this? You'd be the only one of 10 to actually finish it the whole way through. That's more like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it, and I'm going to write a bad review and post it on your guys' site.
I would love nothing more than for that to be true. So please, we'll talk to you after the segment, after we go to the break, and we'll give you your code for Monkey King. But Zephyr, thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for joining us. You have something to say, Adam?
I'm loving this. This is great. Before he was just like, I will cry if I get Monkey King. I can't believe you haven't hung up on us yet.
No, dude, I love you guys too much. I can't hang up on you.
Well, you love Alex.
Yeah.
He's too kind. He's too kind to me. I'm not going to get back on my short bus and head on to segment 3 right after this. But thank you, Zephyr, for joining us. I'm sure we'll run into you on the network, and we'll probably have you back on sometime here in a little bit. So thank you so much, and everybody join us after the break for some sales and some new games and some airing of grievances and whatever you guys don't like listening to in segment 3. So we'll see you after the break.
So we are back with segment 3 of Play PSVR, the podcast, and this is going to be a good one because right off the bat, Alex, I'm a little aired and I'm a little grieved. And do you care if we do airing of grievances first?
No, I don't mind. Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. And it's not so much like I'm going to scream and rumble and curse, but I guess I'm disappointed. So if you follow Twitter or you follow Perp Games, you know that recently they have come out with this box. I guess it's just a Perp Games box. And I think there's like 19 different games that they have made into physical edition for the PSVR. They have it in this sleek looking box. It looks top notch. I know like Gamertag got one and Frank got one. I think like there's another. I don't understand. If you're listening, dude, I don't understand. There's another person called Let's Play PSVR. We were already Play PSVR, and we were there first. I don't know. I feel like kind of piggyback in there, but whatever. That's cool. So they got some of these, these boxes, and I feel like we're about the same size as they are, if not bigger. And then we didn't get offered one. And a couple tweets, I didn't ask for one, but I was like, oh, I don't remember. I made it suggestive that we would like one, and we never heard anything back. I know Perp Games is they're in the UK somewhere, maybe England or something, and so I know we're in America, so it's a long shipment away across the ocean and all that stuff. I think that's maybe a big reason why. But I'm disappointed that we didn't get one, Alex, because I like it. Just looks so sleek. It looked good. It's on sale right now at Perp Games, their website, but it's like $500, which that's a lot. It's a lot. But they've only made 60 of them in the entire print, so they're super rare. At some point, maybe they'll be collectibles. Who knows? I mean, there's some good games in there too. I don't know. I would have liked to get one, and so because of that, I kind of felt a little, I don't know, I felt a little bad. So I was thinking about making our own boxes. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, Adam, Perp Games, like you said, they operate in the UK, and I think we need to become the Perp Games of the North America. And so we're going to fill in where Perp Games has left off. And so our grievance this week is that we have to buck up, and we have to become the Perp Games of North America. in as far as us distributing, good games and good gaming stuff to the content creators and the fans out there in the PSVR community. So, Adam, do you want to take it away with what we've decided to do?
That's right. I think. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I thought Alex was going to do something else. I thought you had a joke that you were going to play up, and you didn't do it.
No, I'm sorry. No jokes. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, you suck. Regardless, I want a freaking box. I didn't get a perp box. I'm not mad because I understand why, but it sucks, and I want a box. So what we did is make our own boxes that we're going to give to you, or at least 2 lucky winners. So before we go into how you earn those boxes or have the chance to get it, let's cover what's in our box, Alex, because Perp Games did show you what you're missing. That way it causes heartache. So let's show the listeners and tell them what they can earn.
Yeah, and so Perp Games, their box included just all the games that Perp has released physically. Adam and I took it a step further. It's a collectibles box. We each made a PSVR collectibles box. So PSVR fans, you certainly don't want to miss out on this. So we each made independent boxes that we're going to be giving out. So Adam, how about we go through what you've included in your collectible PSVR, not Perp Games box?
That's true. And here's the thing. There's only one of these in existence. So you have the most rare treasure possibly in the history of the land.
$500, more like $500,000 is what it's worth.
That's right. Okay, so first thing I got here is a Labradex Studio Dex Dog t-shirt. They sent me like 4 t-shirts, and they're all the same. So I don't need 4 of the same t-shirt. So here's a Labradex. It's a dog. He's a dog, and he's on the t-shirt. First thing. Second, I got another Labradex shirt. Again, I already have 2 other ones, but it's a scraper shirt. If you saw the YouTube video, we did last week. We wore a scraper shirt that they had given us, and it's the same one. Again, I got a replicate, so I'm going to put that up in there.
Does that shirt include the scent of Adam?
No, I have not worn it.
Okay.
It's brand new.
Maybe you want to wear it before sending it out. Just a thought.
Oh, I'll let the winner decide. I got The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury. And the reason I added this is because about 2 years ago, I was looking for a book to read. Alex told me to get this one because it was good and it sucked monkey balls. Horrible book.
Can you autograph that, Adam? How about you autograph that for one of the fans, whoever wins it?
I'll do that as long as I don't have to freaking read it. Okay. Actually, the only thing PlayPSVR related in here, or PSVR, is a digital copy of Operation Warcade.
A physical copy.
The disc is in there. It's a beaut. It works great. I figure, I've played it a bunch. Something in here needs to be PSVR related, so that's what we got. So you got a free Operation Warcade PSVR game. You get a ice cream sandwich. And Alex is sitting there, ooh, well, I'll ask the post office, and if I have to, I'll put it in a Ziploc bag. You'll get your ice cream sandwich. You may just have to put it in the freezer. We got a Labradex, whatever you call this.
Stress ball, yeah.
You got The Nice Guys on DVD. Good movie. I think it even has some extras. You should watch that crap. We got a mini NES controller, and so remember those, like they made mini SNES and mini NES. So this is just an extra controller to go with that to play with your friends. You got a brand new pair of socks, folks, gray, brand new. Haven't touched them, haven't worn them. They're real soft. Let's go. You got a scraper bookmark. Again, I have like 4 of them. A scraper sticker. They sent me 6 of these. It's the same one I have on my wall. I don't need 6. This is a PlayPSVR item. It is a Coloplast urine collection bag. You need it. I know you need it because if you're playing 1,000 hours worth of League of Legends, you gotta urinate at some time. We got a Metal Gear Solid PSP game. Pretty much brand new. Disc in there. It has the, whatever you call that thing, instruction manual. It's ready to rock and roll. We got a Mrs. Pac-Man Nintendo Game Boy cartridge. I haven't tested it. I'm assuming it works, but I don't know. We have a bag of yeast. You can just make bread with it. It's a bag of yeast. This thing is like a koozie, but it's like metal. It's like a cheap version of the Yeti koozie. I don't know. That's in there. You have a half pack of Orbit's gum. I chewed half of it and was like, I'm done with this. The other half isn't chewed, but you get to have it. And finally, you have a separate Super Nintendo controller that works for a normal Super Nintendo. There you go. That is the Adam PlayPSVR Collector's Edition box. Good stuff. I'm going to eat an ice cream sandwich now. So,
Adam,
Alex,
I'm impressed. I honestly didn't think we were going to make boxes that were of greater value than the Perp Games box, but you've blown it out of the water. I apologize to the winner of the box that I'm presenting. I'm looking on my desk to try to find items that compare to what you've done. I found a couple, so I think we'll have comparable boxes. Adam, let's just start right off with my box. It's nice. Make it twice. I'm also going to be sharing my decks, Libra decks. So regardless of which one you win, you're gonna get the prize creation right off the bat. This is really the reason for what we're doing. The next thing I want to get, it's a PSVR box, so I'm giving away one copy of the PSVR demo disc. It's the physical disc, so you don't have to download it. Save space on your hard drive, or just look at it. It's nice to have on your shelf. So lucky winner will get that. Oh, it's got Headmaster.
My mom.
Up next, we have The Walking Dead Survival Instinct for the Wii U. So lucky listener out there with the Wii U. Game of the year somewhere. Don't know where.
Who knows?
And then for all this is a big one. For all the Creed fans out there, I have a Japanese language version of the manga Hajime no Ippo. So, brush up on your Japanese. It's even got the furigana, so you can read some of the kanji with a little bit of help. And find out,
talking about?
Find out what happens when Ippo gets his man in the corner. See what happens. For all the boxing fans out there, Knockout League. Looking on my desk, we're coming at you with a copy of Robotech for the Game Boy Advance. My daughter's played about 15 minutes of it. God knows how many lives you have left on this save. Robotech for the Game Boy Advance is not complete without your own scratched up and mud encrusted Game Boy Advance SP.
Oh.
No charger included. But I think it's probably got a couple hours of battery life on it. So play as much as you can and then maybe go to the pawn shop. How are you going to listen to the sweet tunes of Robotech without your own Beats headphones?
Oh, dang.
They're not Bluetooth, Adam. Chill out.
Oh.
You stick these in your ear and you stick the other end inside the audio jack and you can hear music. And
you can hear sounds. The podcast.
These are PlayPSVR headphones. They have a – did I say Beats? That's P for PlayPSVR.
There it is. Okay. PlayPSVR headphones.
When you're playing so a lot of us out there have moves. We play the PlayStation. One move controller is not complete without the patented PlayStation 3 navigation controller. So go out there and move around with your navigation controller. Enjoy it. Gonna get parched. This is Alex's Gamer Juice cup, a wintertime Gamer Juice cup. I've used it, haven't washed it.
Oh, nice.
You drink a bunch, you get hungry. We got some Greek yogurt covered craisins. I think they expire March 05, so hurry up, enter the contest, and let me mail this out to you. I don't want you to get sick, all right?
Wait, is that made March of 2005?
No, March 5th, 2019. So
okay.
Hurry up and enter the contest. I don't want you to get sick. I had a whole bag of these for lunch today. They're delicious. So congratulations to the winner.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Some Reese's Pieces.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I know you're just salivating at the Play PSVR Collector's Edition boxes. So how do you win? Obviously, we got 2 of them. We are going to randomly select the 2 lucky winners, and you enter by roasting us. Yeah, that's right. We want you to roast us. Talk about how ugly, stupid, bad sounding, anything. You can just totally rip us a new one. We want you to tweet at us at PlayPSVR with a roast. Leave a comment on YouTube on any of our videos. Roast us. Contact us via the website. Roast us. And then we'll probably let maybe 2 weeks go by because we know that some people don't listen the week that we put it out. They're a little behind, or people catch up. It's podcast. We know how it works. So we'll probably give 2 weeks, and then we're just going to randomly select a couple winners, and then we will get your information, and then boom, baby, get ready because you are going to have something to show the family members, the friends, and relatives every time they come over.
Play PSVR Roast Box 2019 coming at you live in February around Valentine's Day. Perp Box, you need to up your game. We're setting the bar high. Don't know if you're going to be able to get higher.
Probably not. Not unless you have some meth.
Yeah, not unless you have some meth. Speaking of meth, Adam, do you want to move on to our shout-out of the week?
Dude, here's the thing. I love the shout-outs because I love hearing from the fans. And it's heartwarming. And it's good to know that our website looks professional, and I love it. So this week's shout-out is from Trevor. He contacted us via the website. Alex, you want to go ahead and read what great things Trevor had to say about us?
I'm reading it for the first time, and just straight from the website, it is making me smile so big. Hey, how are you? I'm a huge fan of PlayStation VR, but I was wondering if you could make a NFL VR and a WWE VR and bowling VR. Also, do you have an address for fan mail?
Boom. Another person who I feel like he thinks we're Sony.
This is, Adam, I need you to make WWE VR for me.
It's going to be in honor of Trevor.
So let's expound upon this a bit. What would WWE VR look like? Would it be a first-person game where you're flipping around and really vomiting, or would it be like an overhead game where you're looking over the mat? What would you do in a WWE VR? It would have
to be first-person. It's going to be a whole lot of can you hear the crowd and – it's going to be a lot of fanfare.
So there's no wrestling. It's just all gesturing and like thumping your chest and like raising the crowd up like that. Okay, I like it. That's actually a creative idea.
It's all fake anyhow. So
yeah.
You're going to be doing the same thing they do.
Somebody made a wrestling game, but the way you win is by hyping the crowd up as much as possible. I like it.
Dude, I just love this because, 2 reasons. One, this is like the 4th email we've gotten this month. People think we're Sony, but I don't understand. We don't really have anything Sony on our website. I'm glad our website must look good. Otherwise, it would be like, oh, this is obviously not Sony.
It looks good to people who think we're Sony, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, dude. And then 2, the fact that I'm assuming this is what the type of emails that Sony gets all the time. Like, it just blows my mind. I mean, I'm certainly not making fun of them or anyone else who sent us stuff because, hey, I'm glad you were confused. I'm glad you contacted us. But we unfortunately cannot make NFL VR or WWE VR. I'm going to send them an email and I'm going to, let them know, oh, we're not Sony, but thanks. And regardless, Trevor, I appreciate you went to the website and you thought it looked good enough and you thought we were legit enough. And look at that. On our website, we have blogs, podcasts, game reviews, accessory reviews. No wonder why he thinks it's Sony. We got it all, baby. So maybe it's actually a big-time compliment.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass along the request to Sony. So, at the very least, he's getting what he wanted out of the email. I'm going to contact Sony and ask them where WWE VR is, ask them where NFL VR is, ask them for some bowling VR. Maybe they'll listen to us. Maybe they'll listen to Trevor and we'll get what we want finally.
That's right. You can send your fan mail to playpsvr@gmail.com.
And if you think we're Sony, we're just going to pass it along for you. That's what we do. This is a service for the fans of PSVR. All right, Adam, let's move on to the upcoming games. We got four games coming out this week. First one I want to talk to you about is Crisis Brigade. I tried Googling it. I think it might be like Crisis Brigade VR, but it's written as Crisis Brigade. It's being made by the same people who made the lovely Trainer VR. Adam, did you ever play Time Crisis like at the movie theaters when you're waiting for your movie to start?
Take a guess.
No, you didn't, because you weren't a gamer back then. I did. It's one of those games everybody's wanting to play in VR. Mortal Blitz is the closest thing we got to it. I think this is going to be the closest game once it comes out. It looks pretty good. Kind of some lo-fi graphics and, more of that like Minecraft, but a little bit better type stuff going on. But, man, the gunplay looks fun. The shooting looks fun. It's not a wave shooter. You're stationary, though. You shoot all the guys, and then you move on to the next spot. If it's not too expensive, I could get behind something like this. This could just be really fun. So I'm looking forward to it. What do you think, Adam?
Yeah, I mean, it could be another first-person shooter, so I'm hoping it's not a wave shooter.
I don't think so. I think it's like an arcade shooter.
Okay. I mean, I've played some arcade shooters that still aren't great, but you know what? I'm up for it. I like the way that they formatted the title, Brigade. I thought that was pretty creative. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, with 4 games coming out, dude, we're going to be strapped on time. So it's going to be, I guess next week we'll let you know. Like, we're going to have to pick what games do we prioritize the most and play the crap out of that. So that is our first game. The second one is Fear of Bugs, the Fear Experience. And essentially, you are attempting to rid yourself of the fear of cockroaches and other creepy crawlies, and mainly cockroaches. And it's an experience where it looks as if you're going to be covered up and messed around with cockroaches. And that's disgusting. I'm going to be honest, I cannot imagine this being good. I just can't. I haven't seen gameplay. I think it's been out for Steam, but I like to not read or watch gameplay if I'm going to review it. I don't know if I'm going to yet, but just from the concept, I can't see it being very good. I hope I'm wrong.
I'm going to go out and I'm going to go to the pet store and buy some cockroaches, and I'm going to lie down on the floor with my headset on playing this game, and then have my wife place the cockroaches on my body while I play to really get the full experience. And it'll feel like cockroaches are crawling all over me. That's what I'm going to do with this VR game. Up next, we have Rage Room. So Smash Hit Plunder reminded me of a joke on a show called Delocated, where the guy made something called The Rage Cage, and I thought that was hilarious. Well, it turns out somebody's making a VR game that's just like it. Basically, you're in a room, you got these crash test dummies coming at you, and you just got to beat the crap out of them. You get various weapons, and you just get angry, and you beat them up, and I think the harder you hit them, the better you do. It looks really fun, looks exciting. It's out on the PC VR. I'm excited for something like this coming out. Probably not going to be a game that I'm going to play every day, but I'll probably get a good couple hours of fun out of it. Rage Room, Adam. Do you have some rage to release in the Rage Room?
You know, I don't, although I could have sworn that this game was supposed to come out a long time ago and got delayed. I guess is why it's coming out now. I don't know. The last game is Mage's Tale, and this, do you know, I mean, I know essentially what you do in it and the spell casting and things of that nature, but I don't know a whole lot about the game itself. Because, again, I'm hoping to review it, and so I don't want to flutter my brain with a bunch of, preconceived notions. But do you know more about it to tell the fans?
Yeah, so it's set in the universe of there's a famous game from a while ago called The Bard's Tale. It's set in that universe, and I guess you're playing a mage in that universe. It's a dungeon crawler, and you cast spells with the move controllers, and I guess you're making designs or something like that. I don't know a ton about it. Graphically, it's impressive looking. It's actually, oddly enough, the company that's making it was just bought by Microsoft. So this is like one of the last games they're making that will be on the PlayStation. I guess they had just enough in them left to finish the touches on this so they could release it. And then after that, it's going to be no more from In Exile Entertainment with regard to Mage's Tale. But I've heard good things about it. I think it's gotten good scores on the PC. It's coming to PSVR. So I'm pumped. I like it. Mage's Tale looks good.
All right. So at this point, what we're going to do is cover some North American sales, and there are a butt ton of them. So what we're going to do, Alex is going to read the sale to me very quickly. I'm going to say, ooh. Wait, which one is good?
The bad is this is the ooh or ah scale. Ooh is bad. It's ooh, and ah is good. Like ah.
Okay, I see.
Can you practice for me? Let me hear it.
You gotta give me a sale.
18 floors for $20.
Oh.
Okay, cold iron for $20.
Oh.
No, cold iron for $5.
Ah.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. So we got a lot of sales to go through. So let's go through this. Are you down with that, Adam?
Yeah, this is mainly so you know what sales are going on, but we need to do it quickly, and this is better than just him reading it off. So let's do it. Go.
All right. Psychonauts, $3.99.
Psychonauts.
Loading Human Chapter 1, $7.99.
Ugh.
Super Stardust Ultra VR, $4.99.
No.
Hustle Kings VR, $4.99.
No.
Smashbox Arena, $2.49.
No.
Riggs, $4.99.
Yes.
Carnival Games VR, $4.99.
No.
Tumble VR, $2.49.
Yeah.
Eagle Flight, $5.99.
No.
Just in Time Incorporated, $4.49.
Oh yeah.
Eagle Flight and Werewolves Within PSVR bundle, $11.99.
Wow, they're not 50? Yeah, no.
Static, $5.99.
Please, yeah, please.
To the Top, $5.99.
Oh.
Cold Iron, $4.19.
Yeah, I do it.
Blasters of the Universe, $4.49.
Oh yeah.
Werewolves Within, $5.99.
Not enough people play now.
PSVR Worlds, $4.49.
Yeah.
Ultra Wings, $7.49.
No.
Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, $4.49.
Yep.
Pierhead Arcade, $7.49.
Nope.
DWVR, $7.49.
No.
Floor Plan, $2.99.
Yeah.
Knockout League, $14.99.
Get out of here.
Exorcist Legion VR, $3.49. I think that's episode 1.
No.
Blind, $12.49.
Seriously, get out.
Drive Club VR, $7.49.
No.
Farpoint, $9.99.
Yeah.
American Dream.
With aim controller. No.
Okay, yeah. American Dream, $9.99.
Oh gosh, no.
Along Together, $7.49.
I'd rather have the perp game box.
Is this Tom? Oh, Torn, $14.99.
It should be named Tom because it sucks. No.
Out of Ammo, $7.49.
Out of luck. No.
VR Martin Classic Apocalypse Rider, $2.49.
I'll ride something.
Pinball Effects 2 VR, $7.49.
Just go to an arcade.
No Heroes Allowed VR, $14.99.
I don't even know what that is.
I think it's like Corix. Evasion, $19.99.
No.
Apex Construct, $14.99.
Yes.
Unearthing Mars, $7.49.
Oof. No.
Monster of the Deep, $14.99.
Yeah.
Time Carnage, $9.99.
No.
NBA 2K VR Experience for Trevor, $7.49.
This is a joke. He wants NFL.
Raw Data, $19.99.
No.
Roller Coaster Legends, the first one, $2.49.
No.
Castle Storm VR Edition, $7.49.
No.
Rick and Morty, $14.99.
I want to say yes, but I can't do it.
Skyrim VR, $35.99.
Yeah.
Catch and Release, $11.99.
Oh, it hurts. No.
Unearthing Mars 2, Ancient War, $11.99.
It's a good one. The
Walker, $5.99.
No.
Doom, $17.99.
Oof. No.
Out of Blood, $17.99.
No.
Oh, Guns and Stories, Bulletproof VR, $11.99.
Oh, no.
Pirate Flight, $8.99.
Gosh, he's such a good guy. No.
The Impatient, $11.99.
No.
Arkham VR, $11.99.
Wow, there are a lot of sales. No.
Viking Days, $2.99.
No.
Shooty Fruity, $11.99. No. Bravo Team, $24.
No.
Sculpt VR, $12.
No.
Killing Floor, $18.
I'm gonna say no.
Code 51, $12.
No.
Cool Painter VR, $12.
No.
Roller Coaster Legends 2, $4.
Ooh. No, a little too much.
Sprint Vector, $21.
Nope.
Persistence, $21.
Yep.
Creed, $21.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Electronauts, $14.
Yep.
Paper Dolls, $12.
No.
Drone Striker, $7.
Nah.
Track Lab, $15.
I don't know what that is.
Borderlands 2, $38.
Ooh. Wasn't it only $40?
It was $50 when it came out.
Okay. No.
2MD VR Football, head-to-head edition, Super Bowl coming out. It is $10.
Ooh, gosh, come on. Give me under 10, no.
It's $9.87, but okay. Accounting Plus, $9.59.
Yeah.
Racket Fury Table Tennis, $16.
No.
Astrobot, $32.
Ooh, that's a good price.
Mm-hmm.
I would say yeah.
Mind Labyrinth, $20.
No. Please no.
Deracine Eurofairy Adventure, $27.
I would say no.
All right, and that is it for the sales. Adam, you are a naysayer, but hey, we have to abide by what you say. You know what you're talking about. You're the man when it comes to this. Adam, do you have any last words, or are we going to close this bad boy out?
I just want WWE and NFL and bowling, and I want someone to want our box. I hope that they just utterly destroy you, and I hope they don't make fun of me at all.
And I think that's what's going to happen. History has shown that the fans want to destroy me and just not rip on you at all. Well, that's it for Play PSVR, the podcast, episode 51. Thanks to Dick Butkus, and thanks to Xepher, our last-minute hero. If you like the podcast, share the love and leave us a review on iTunes. You can like and subscribe on YouTube. Make your family listen to it. Make your family subscribe. They want to listen to this too. They want to join you in the enjoyment of PSVR with us. Or if you don't have all that fancy stuff, just hit us up at playpsvr@gmail.com or leave a comment on our website, playpsvr.com, where we got all the reviews of everything you want to know about right there for you to read. And hey, if you have game recommendations we got to pass along to Sony, go ahead, hit us up with that. We want your love. We want your hate. Tell us everything you think about us. Make us cry with happiness. Make us cry with pain. And thank you for joining us. For Adam, I'm Alex. Thanks for listening to Play PSVR, where virtual reality is our reality.